Morning, happy Saturday. Somebody in the comments told me about GTA 6. I was just letting you guys know I've never played any of the GTA games. I just never got into them. Now, do I think they're bad games? No. Do I say they're not good games? No, I don't. I don't think anything. It's just the fact that I just never played them. My son, they said they played them, and uh, they were like, that game, those games are just big. I said, I've never got into those games, man. I've seen a lot of people play those games, but I was just letting you guys know I have never really beaten those. I've never played those games. I've watched people play. I've actually sit in the living room and just looked at it like this, like, oh man, it's yeah. And I like, dang, man. I used to like, dang. And that's not very often I've seen people play that game, but I've seen a lot of people play that game. And I just never could get into it. But I can honestly tell you guys, I can't say I don't like the game. It's like a lot of times when I talk to a lot of people that's much younger than me, like, I'm in my 60s and a lot of people are in their 40s. Most of my friends are in their 40s and 30s, and they'll tell me about a game. I said, I didn't say I didn't like the game. I just said I never played it. He goes, oh man, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, 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 don't get it twisted. I said, I'm not sitting there saying, I said, take Bully, for instance. I said, I seen Bully, and I said, it just looked weird to me. And I said, a lot of people say that's a good game. A lot of people was telling me that they kind of wish that Bully would actually, have another, put another, Bully. A lot of people are asking if Bully would make a second game to the original Bully. So there was just games I just never was, never had a. I can't really, I can honestly tell you guys, I never really had anything in them. I just looked at them and go, uh, and I'd like, man, it looks cool, but I just couldn't get into them. But a guy in the comments was, was talking about, games being put off till 2026, and he's like, GTA 6, nobody wants to be around that when GTA 6 comes out. But the thing about GTA 6, nobody's really, you know, uh, nobody really knows when that thing's going to be released. It says the fall. I ain't gonna lie, to you guys. I like to have just 10% of the sales of that game. It's just 10%. I think that game is just gonna rock. Digital, physical, all that. It's gonna kill it, man. Because everybody loves that game. Because when I went to go visit, I got 5 kids all together. When I went to go visit my son, he's like, Dad, that game. He said that game is just. He goes, that game is just big. He goes, that the company that makes that game, they the one that make. He said they the one that makes Red Dead Redemption. I said, yeah. I said, I love Red Dead Redemption. He goes, yeah, but Red Dead Redemption ain't, they ain't even close to that. He said, Dad, it's not even close. I said, wow, man. I said, I said, man, I remember when I was working all those jobs when you guys was little, and I said most of the people there was much younger than me, and I'd go over their house because they'd always have. When you work at a restaurant, uh, you got all those hot server girls in there, and then you got all the young cats in there, and they'd always stop and say, "Hey, Vic, man, you want to stop over, man? I know you got another job, but man, you can stop over, man. We're gonna be partying after we get out of here, man. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I said, they was all 15 years younger than me. And I might stop over, and I'd stop over, man. And they'd be playing, games like that, and they drink beer, and you got the hot little girls running around. Yeah, some of them girls was there was some hot chicks in the restaurants, man. I had a lot of fun working in a restaurant. I had more fun working at a restaurant than I do in my regular job, because the girls are just super. Some of them was just smoking hot. They worked at a restaurant. That's how they got their tips, and it was a lot of fun working there. But man, I used to watch them play NBA games, and I just sit there and go, man, I ain't playing that crap. I don't get into that. I was like, but they would play it, and they'd be into it. And then a lot of them was into that GTA, whatever they're called. But I'm just saying that I was thinking about working at a restaurant, man. You meet a lot of people, and a lot of them was much younger than me. And by me staying fit and keeping myself together, they just was all like, they were cool people to hang out with. I watched a lot of games they played and stuff, and I was like, damn, GTA 6 was one of them. But not GTA 6, but those type of games. I don't know what all of them are called, GTA, whatever. That just goes to show you how much I don't have nostalgia with it, and I'm not gonna buy it. But I just was. The point of this video is, so I actually looked and tried to see when GTA 6 is gonna be released, and it says sometime in fall. And so the thing is, man, if there's any video games that are coming out like around that time, they ain't nobody gonna give two craps about them video games because everybody and their mom's gonna be trying to, you know, uh, get that, that the new GTA 6. I seen gameplay of the GTA 6. I seen it. It looks cool, but I'm not gonna play it because I have no nostalgia for it. But I know a lot of y'all out there are excited about getting that game, and somebody in the comments was saying, the reason why Gears of War and some of these games might be put off is because they don't want to be around the time when GTA 6 comes out. And I told him, I said, that's a good point because if I was a video game company and I had a game coming out around that time, I'd be like, well, man, you know what? Whatever date GTA 6 comes out, we'll put ours like a month after it. Like, because everybody and their mom's going to be playing that game. But I can't imagine how much money they're going to make off that game. You know what I mean? Because I've had a lot of people explain to me about that game. They said, Vic, that game's going to rock, dude. It's just, like I said, everybody's younger than me. So they said, when I talked to them, they said, man, Vic, they always say, Vic, man, that game's going to be like, dude, Vic, that game is going to be like. So, if I was them, since so many people are really, and I know they probably are, since so many people are actually looking forward to that game. If I was that company, I'd be like, we're not putting it out yet. Nope, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that. I know it's ready, but no, I don't like that. Because if I knew that many people, and I knew I made that much money and it sells that much, I'd be looking at the game, every little detail and every little flaws. If I keep going through it and finding some, I would just keep improving. I'd just keep pushing it back until, because it seems like a lot of people are just really wanting that game. That's crazy. I'm not buying that game, and I'm not buying any of the games because I have no nostalgia with it. But I do, remember, like, most of my friends are now in their 40s now, because when I met them, most of them was like, you know, in their early 20s. They were like in their early 20s, and I was in my mid 30s. I was almost 40 when I met a lot of my friends. So, you know, I just don't have nostalgia. And my son told me, said, hey Vic, he said, Dad, he said, man, that game is just, he said, it's, I don't know how much money that game's made, but I know it made a lot. And I just talking to people, man, I was like, wow. So the reason why I'm uploading this video, because I never talked about GTA 6, but the only reason why I'm talking about GTA 6 is because I was just looking at my phone and I was just, studying some scriptures, and I like to get on and check what's going on in video game. And I said, when is GTA 6 coming out? And it said sometime in fall. So all I'm saying, if I was any of those video game companies that's got games coming out, I would actually just be like, man, we're just gonna have to push this bad boy off. They're gonna have to release it at some time, but I wouldn't release it. I wouldn't sandwich my game around that time. Is what I'm saying. I wouldn't even attempt, because boy, that game, the way everybody talks, that game's gonna be something else. It's not for me at all, but I see I see the brilliance in it. I mean, I see the brilliance. I just hope they don't let people down. I really do. I hope they don't let a lot of people down, because I know a lot of people's looking forward to that game. I hope it ain't too short. I hope they don't put too much stuff in it that'll make people upset. But if it's set the way I'm thinking it's set, they can't hold too much back. They got to put everything in there, because that's what everybody seems to like. But I've never played those games, and I ain't even gonna try. Never played Bully. Couldn't get into it. I'm more of a Gears of War, Uncharted, Resistant type of guy, Tomb Raider, and all that. So this is not a hating on GTA 6. I'm just sure that I've never played. I've never played that game, but I'm happy for a lot of people because they're looking forward to that game. But man, man, Yeah, I know everybody just. I know YouTube's gonna be plastered, man, with you know, with GTA 6 when it comes out. And stuff like that. I follow this guy named Rad Brad. He does these playthroughs, so I'm gonna watch him play it. I think he'll play it. I'm gonna watch him play it, and then I'll just watch him play it. Because a lot of times I like to watch a lot of people play games that just games I might not be interested. I could sit back and just watch it like watching a movie or something. I usually watch Rad Brad. So, but anyway, you guys, I just thought I'd drop that video about GTA 6. I just don't know. I don't have no anything with it, and I'm not buying any old games. I'm not going back and play. They are just not my type of game. I remember, when I was with a lot of younger people, I go over to their house and I just sit there and go, man, I sit there and watch. Damn, I go, wow, I was like, and I just, like I said, they were so much younger, man. I'd be like, and then they'd be playing those basketball games back then, NBA, whatever those games are called. I just couldn't get into them. But they'd sit back, man. uh, I had a lot of fun, man. But I I hope you guys don't get let down. I hope is it Rocksteady or somebody? What's the name of that company that makes that game? Anyway, I hope they don't let you guys down because I know a lot of y'all are looking forward to that, and I hope that they don't let y'all down. I don't think they will though, but I'm just saying, for me, I'm just saying that if you're really looking forward to that game, and if it's that big of a hype, then I wouldn't release it till it's absolutely. I ain't gonna lie, it's absolutely perfect. I would. I know that sounds crazy, but somebody say, "Well, there's never a perfect game." I don't know, man. If this game is big as everybody says it is, man, if I was whoever the company is, Rocksteady, I guess I'd be like, oh, I don't like that part, you guys. Yeah, but it's ready to go. But I'd be like, nope, let's fix that. Let's just say hypothetically that game is ready to go, right? They just keep looking and they just keep looking and they just keep looking and they're just trying to make sure that. I mean, that's what I would do. I'd be like, I know we can make some money. I know we can make bank. We made bank before, but I'm not releasing this until I feel, how you feel it in the gut. Now, when you have that instinct saying something don't feel right, well, when you had that instinct saying, man, this is ready to go, that's how I hope. Because you know why I hope that? Because I know what it's like to like a video game. I know what it's like when you want a video game and you want it to be good. That's why I know you guys constantly, you know, let me put this out there to you guys too, man. I don't get that many people. I appreciate you people that's into the video stuff that I be dropping because I ain't very good at dropping video stuff. I found y'all by just that one video. And some of y'all really hanging in there. And I appreciate y'all doing that. I gotta talk about something when I'm really feeling it. And this one I'm feeling because I'm just like, I appreciate you guys hanging in there and checking me out and stuff. Uh, and like I said, man, I have no nostalgia. I have no nostalgia with GTA. It doesn't do anything for me. But again, I will say I don't dislike the game. I just know a lot. I just used to go with people's house and like I say, so much younger than me. I go like, and I go, wow, just from what little bit down through the years I've seen, and so I hope for y'all that game, if any of y'all out there that's really into that game, uh, I hope that they give you guys what you want. That's what I want for y'all because that's how I am with E-Day. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Most of the Gears of War, man, they're just been average for me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So that's why I talk about Gears of War. I mean, can you imagine if they say they're gonna make another Resistance? Man, I'll be on this camera, man. I'll be like, oh my God, I can't wait, blah, blah. I'll be like that. So I get it. It ain't gonna happen. But Sony, for some reason, they just ain't gonna do stuff like that. I would love for them to do another Resistance. Man, can you imagine them doing another Resistance with PS6 coming out or something like that? Wishful thinking. That's why I'm so hyped up for E-Day. Because I wanted to go back to the regular, that Gears of War. So yeah, GTA 6, man. I hope they give you guys what you are looking for. I don't think they're gonna let you guys down. It sounds like they've never let you guys down in the past. To me, the way my son was like, he goes, Dad, we never played that game around you. We just, I don't know why they never played that game around me. It might be some of the fact that, might be the fact I might not care for some of the stuff that might have been in it because I didn't. I had my boys. We was going to church and stuff like that. So what is this? And why is all that's in there? So, man, and they'd be like, Dad, it's just a game. I was like, oh, you ain't playing it. Maybe they thought I might have did that. Maybe they played it when they was with their mom because we weren't together. I just picked them up every other weekend. So, well, anyway, you guys, I say, I think GTA 6 will come out in November. That's not fall though. That's winter. When's fall? I don't know, you guys, but I hope they don't let y'all down. God bless. Take care. We'll catch you next video. We'll see you.